In the current age of technology and media, humans have lost the ability to just be human. Every aspect of our lives, from relationships to our identity to our sense of selves, have been replaced by screens and algorithms. And somewhere in this digital transformation, we're slowly losing touch in who we actually are. And this video is probably the best example of that, because most people who are watching this video are probably scrolling in the comments or just about to click off because they didn't get that dopamine rush that they actually wanted. We're so reliant on short form content to give us that quick dopamine effect that we can't even sit down and just do nothing. And this has affected us so much that even our social lives are dependent on technology. We're so reliant on social media that the idea of in-person friends comes so foreign to us. I mean, actually think about it. When's the last time you sat down in person, eye to eye, and had a conversation with your friend? And I witness this multiple times when I'm going to school on the subway. I constantly look around and I see that no one's really paying attention to life around them. They're so focused on their phones, they don't realize the world moving around them. And I think this comes down to how social media is designed and how algorithms feed on your attention. These algorithms on these platforms are designed to keep your attention on them and nothing else. I mean, these platforms force us to not think or form any critical thoughts. And this ends up harming our long-term relationships because we can't hold conversations to that extent. And I mean, even when it comes down to our identity, majority of people online just perform who they think they're supposed to be instead of acting who they actually are. A lot of people tend to project what social media and society expects of them instead of just being their authentic self. I mean, even when it comes to achieving our goals, we're so overstimulated by the digital space that we just give up right away because it's not stimulating enough. Being on social media too much forces us to overconsume, and humans innately aren't designed to just consume. They're designed to create. Most of the fulfillment and self-expression that we're looking for doesn't come from any form of social media. It just comes from turning your ideas into reality and just creating. But if we're so focused on our phones and other devices, we'll lose that ability in the next couple of years. And I think Wall-E, the movie by Disney, is the perfect example of what the future would look like if we don't stop these issues right now. And I'll try not to say any heavy spoilers if you guys are going to watch the movie anytime soon. But essentially in Wall-E, the humans in the movies are so disconnected from each other because of their over-reliance on technology. And it's so bad in the movie that when two humans are talking to each other and they're right beside each other, they use screens to communicate to each other. And when I first watched that movie when I was younger, I thought the entire concept to be very absurd. And as I grew up, I didn't realize that our current reality is inching closer to that future reality displayed in Wall-E. But if you're watching this video right now, we have the free will to take action. We have the ability to break away from these destructive algorithms that are preventing us from being human. So if there's one thing that I can tell you from this video, if you made it this far, is that you have to put down that phone and embrace life as it is. We have to stop this idea of overconsumption and start producing for ourselves again. And we have to focus on living for the sake of living, not living for the sake of survival. I'm praying that if you watch this video, you weren't just scrolling in the comments or scrolling on the phone while you're watching this. I hope you really took into account what I was really talking about here. Because I truly believe if you actually apply what I'm trying to say here, it'll change your life and it'll change what you do every day.